your person dreaming about you, not letting you go. We talked so much about that already. Dreaming of this, getting on that horse and filling up that cup and having this, not letting you go, guys. The Four of Pentacles, holding on tight to you, holding on, wanting this. Can they come? I don't know that that's true for everyone, but boy, are they dreaming about it. Gosh, you guys, it's so intense. And this Ten of Pentacles, that's what they're dreaming about, that everything there you both are on that tapestry here in their dreams. I dream about our life together. It's all I want. I wish I could come and take you away. We feel their sadness here, guys. And this really wanting this with you. This Ten of Pentacles, this everything. Oh, Cap. Gosh. Your readings. Hello, Capricorn. Hi. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. And welcome if you're new to the Tarot Closet, to the channel. My name is Chris. Hi, welcome. How many times can I say welcome? Well, look at that. We already have one that wants to be in your reading. I'm going to stick it right over here. This is your February 2022 love reading, Capricorn and cross watchers, sun, moon, rising, Venus signs. And as I said, you could be a cross watcher, naturally watching for also what's in your chart, or here to watch for a Capricorn in your life and feel you're resonating that way. But it can also be you came here, to watch for a Capricorn and feel you're resonating with the reading yourself. If that happens, go with the flow. It means there's something here for you today. Now, this reading is for February 2022, that wants to be yours. However, readings are timeless. You are meant to receive your messages when you arrive here. So it can be weeks, can be months, can be years later. So go with the flow. That's what it means for you. Now, I want to remind you that readings can feel personal, but it can also be that there are particular messages for you on particular days for particular readings, and it can come through numerous ways. A totem, something you already see on the table, perhaps a particular deck. Today we are looking at Waite-Smith Borderless Tarot for your Love Tarot reading. And hello, Lovers Oracle. We have not seen Lovers Oracle in quite a while. In honor of Valentine's Day, I did decide to bring it out. Now, this is obviously the Love Oracle portion of your reading, as well as Romance Angel Oracle cards. Now, I also have not pulled these in a while. Don't generally pull them that often, I have to say, not so much anymore. So when I'm feeling them, they're quite strong. So I'm excited to see what is in here for you, Capricorn, my beautiful, lovely Cappies, and cross watchers, you as well. Also, as usual, guys, we have our channeled love messages, our channeled song messages. This particular deck today is love song messages. And as you can see, more channeled song messages is quite literally what I have named this deck. And the Tarot Closet channeled love messages. Now, these are direct love messages and song messages to you from your person. However, if you ever feel that you're sending the love message or the song message to your person, you go with that. It's what resonates for you. This is all about you. Now, before I shuffle the cards, I want to say a couple more things. I want to say, please remember that this is not a prediction. You have free will. Your outcome is your own, not mine, not a tarot reading. Remember that as you listen and or watch, depending on what you do. And also, please remember to trust your intuition, trust your gut instincts. Those are yours. We all have our own. Sounds funny, we all have our own guts. That came out wrong. we all have our own gut instincts, and you know, they are your guardian angels. So pay attention to that as well. The last thing I really want to say is just a quick apology for my irregular readings and channel the last month. You may know already through my community tab and through your reading in December that was that January? I guess that was January, wasn't it? I was abroad. I was in America visiting my family for over a month, really. It was kind of a very last minute trip due to an emergency, really, and it fell on the holidays, so I was there quite a long time. But I'm home now. I'm in Austria. I'm back in our beloved tarot closet, and I'm ready to get back to regular readings, probably even more than I've ever given you. So I hope you're ready. Now we have a couple of cards here already down. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. What do we have for our beautiful Capricorns today? What would you like to send through? In particular for Capricorns that have arrived here for their person, also cross watchers, any messages that need to come through in the way of their person, messages for them, their love life, and also, as always, we welcome any life messages that you would like to send through. Thank you very much. Okay, guys, you already got your cards down here. Now I'm going to turn them over for you, let you take a look while I'll turn them over, then we will get your overall energy. Let's see what is going on here. We have the Seven of Wands in your very first placement, Capricorn. All right, the Three of Cups right below it. Somebody here is feeling a little bit, self-defensive maybe also. There might be a little bit of, competition is one thing that is just a pretty common meaning here for the Seven of Wands. But I want to say to you, Capricorn, your readings are always very special to me and also very intense. I don't know so much that it's competition right in your face as it is in the overall connection. This is a divinely timed connection. So we'll see what's happening, but definitely something going on. You guys thinking about what has happened between you, where things are going, or just where they're at right now. Generally, the first placement can be only you, Capricorn, can also be only your person, and it can be a combination. So we'll see what's going on here. But right off the bat, I want to say to you, your person could be a Cancer. We see that here. And also with the Seven of Wands, they could be a Leo. So just remember that if your person's sign is not coming through right away, it does not mean that they are not here, guys. It can quite possibly be quite possibly, it's the thing about the signs coming through and the energy and other things that I see and hear for you is it's sort of like being in line, like they're sort of kind of like lining up. The energy might be stronger for particular signs, but it does not mean that your sign is not here. Okay, guys, Capricorn, wow. Okay. Very interesting reading today, I have to tell you. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're looking at the King of Cups, of course. Obviously, we have some Pisces energy here. We also have the Three of Swords, some Libra energy. The Knight of Cups, there is some Scorpio energy. Libra also is coming through. As I said, Cancer is very strong here. We also have some Gemini energy coming through, guys. And Capricorn, this is your energy. And here's the thing about the Four of Pentacles. Your person is not letting you go. However, guys, we're seeing the Three a couple of times here. There are other people or circumstances involved, but it's also a lot about divine timing for you. I want to say to you, I'm feeling very, very much for you that this last sword is it's not time for many. It doesn't mean that it's not time for everyone, but that's very strong. But your person is heartbroken here. Could also be you, or your person may even be going through a divorce or a separation. That's not going to be for everybody, guys, but this really stands out to me. I know you look and you say, well, the Knight of Cups, that should be standing out. That's the Prince. Princess Charming card. Yes, it is. However, guys, the thing about you, Capricorn, in your readings is you're not letting your person go. They're not letting you go, but it's so divinely timed. It's ridiculous, I have to tell you. And it's also coming through here with the Ten of Pentacles. Now, this is really the picture of what your person is wanting with you, what you're wanting with your person. We're going to see a little bit, we're going to look a little bit further into this to see what's going on here, who's coming to who, guys. This is the Prince, as I said, Princess Charming card. It doesn't always mean somebody is roaring in. As you can see here with the Knight of Cups, we do have the head kind of bowed down. Now, it's not going to be for everybody when I tell you there is twin flame soulmate energy. A lot of people who are not on twin flame journeys say, oh, all right, I'm out. If you're not on a twin flame journey, let that go. If you don't know what it is, you can find some reputable sources online. I personally am a twin flame and have been following the journey for many years, long before coming to YouTube. So I'm always going to tell you, those out there that are twin flames or with their soulmates, separated from their soulmates, that energy is here. Remember, you take what's for you, you throw away the rest, Capricorn and cross watchers. But I want to tell you, if you watch my readings regularly, you know this is the kind of naughty corner, so to speak. I'm surprised that we're not seeing actually the Eight of Swords there, but I'm also not surprised that the Knight of Cups is there, because this is a very emotional, very passionate connection. You guys really trigger, you really mirror each other, and I want to remind you that the reason that is there are lessons when people trigger us. People always say, well, what you're seeing, what's bothering you is about you. I don't always agree with that, I have to say. But in this particular case, there's just a lot of triggering and going on and mirroring that you may not even realize. And your person as well, I don't know that they fully realize everything. It's a lot of emotional energy here. Look, very divinely guided connection, carrying that cup. But what I want to know, is the cup empty? Is the cup full? Are they on the move? Are they in the middle of stopping here in front before it gets even more emotional? We're going to figure that out, but it is here in the naughty corner, and the horse is sort of not looking totally ahead, like maybe there's something that they don't want to see. And what I want to say to you, Capricorn and cross watchers, part of what I think they don't want to see is that they don't have you. This is the Ten of Pentacles. For some of you, your person or you might be in other situations. That's not going to be for everyone. But the other thing here is that getting interrupted, whether you had a life and children with your person, whether you talked about it, and it doesn't mean that it includes children, I need to tell you that, or it's just something that you're both dreaming about, but it is being dreamed about. And I do feel that that's also part of why we're seeing this combination here, especially, I hate to say that, but in the naughty corner, the horse kind of looking down here, not looking straight ahead. We're going to have to get a much better view. We're going to go on with the reading here, but as you can see, I'm already starting. Let me get your overall energy for you, and then we will get a little bit deeper in, okay? Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Can we please have an overall energy for Capricorn's person? What might need to come through, what they might be thinking, planning, anything you see fit to send through, please. Thank you very much. Okay, guys, as usual, I do not look. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Can we please have an overall energy for Capricorn? And I almost said Cancer, so there's another confirmation for some of you that your person is a Cancer. But gosh, you guys, I have goosebumps as I'm pulling your card and also looking here over at the Seven of Wands, realizing that for some of you too, part of this disconnect is your person is, this could also be you here, I have to say, really wants this together with you guys. They're not letting you go, Capricorn. But there is some self-defense mode going on here. And also, it could be kind of fighting off, I want to say, other things, other circumstances. That divine timing here, holding on to that one wand of love, you just really, it's wow, intense. But let me keep moving on. But that just was coming through and gave me really goosebumpy chills through my body. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Can we please have an overall energy for Capricorn? Okay, we're not going to look at that quite yet. We're going to start with your persons. I will put them both side by side. I do want to tell you, if you watch my readings, and if you don't, just so you let me fix my sweater here, so you know, this is your person's overall energy that I have pulled here. This is yours. However, it can be at times that they are reversed. So in fact, this can be yours. This can be your person's. When that happens, I will shift them over. And it can also be that, well, it can change midway through readings. Cards can travel to send through different messages. So we'll get more into that later. But also the overall energy cards can at times be about the entire reading. The light is changing. Okay, so let's see what's going on here first. Okay, guys, we have the Five of Cups here. This is Scorpio energy. I want to tell you, yeah, your person is really, really feeling your loss. They're grieving for you, Capricorn. Oh my gosh. Why do your readings always do this to me? I'm very goosebumpy. I feel very emotional. Your person is really grieving for you. And look, this is your person's for sure. I'm feeling it in my entire body now. They have not let you go. There you are. It's very emotional. They're still there, you guys. There's that 5-2. They're very conflicted is what I want to tell you. There is the change that happened. You guys, it's not that the love is gone, but you were a lot more connected before, talking more is what I want to say, in their life. And they're very much grieving it, you guys. Those 3 cups spilled over here, that really emotional energy. I feel this sadness here as I look at this. They're looking down at it and saying, what have I done, or what is going on here? There's that 3 again as well. What is that 3rd cup? It's divine timing. And I have to tell you, and what is behind divine timing? Well, you have to both, it has to be lined up. If somebody tries to jump ahead and think, well, I'm going to get around that divine timing. I want this now, and even try to maybe do a spell, you know, I'm not into that, but whatever you're doing is, I to each their own. So don't get me wrong. I personally don't do that, but I also do really believe that, well, everybody, and we know this, everyone has free will. So if we're trying to get somebody back in against their free will, it will backfire, and the divine will take care of it and say, no, it's just not time yet. Your person is looking down and knows that, is what I want to tell you. And underneath that divine timing, that lining up for both of you, there's something going on that is making that not work. Other circumstances, perhaps for you, your person, maybe both of you. Definitely for a lot of you, there's long distance involved. That is not for everybody, but that is very, very much here. Some of you may even have been married to your person or about to be married. And I want to say that's not for everyone. But the other thing I want to tell you, okay, I know it's not for everyone, but it's coming through very strong for those of you that are on a twin flame journey. And just even if you're not, there's this connection between you guys, you're tethered, really very much the devil, your card Capricorn coming through, always comes through, almost always. We don't see it here today. Maybe I will pull some from Robin Tarot. I'm kind of feeling drawn to my German deck right now. We'll see how that goes. Either way, I'm seeing that. And that's the thing between the two of you. You're tethered, and it's almost like emotionally and in the 5D, spiritually, you're kind of, there is a connection that's almost like a marriage, and the realm is what I want to say to you here. Your person's really feeling that. So don't be fooled if you think they are not. That divine timing is a lot of things, guys. Things need to line up in order for you to be together. Your person is looking down and really feeling that grief, I have to tell you. Also, the other thing about the self-defensive mode here going on, and I feel like, okay, we'll get into this more. It could be that this is you, or you're going to be coming through. But I'm feeling your person also, it's not just about feeling that with you and maybe perhaps other people or circumstances in their life, but they're kind of fighting a little bit with themselves, you guys. That 5 here that we see in this 5 of Cups, it's the conflicting energy they have within themselves is what I want to tell you. I feel for many of you, you have different lives. That's not for everyone. It can be that your lives were completely each other's, and that's in separation or at a standstill now. But either way, I have to tell you, they're very conflicted. There are some obstacles for sure. We're seeing the sadness here and their energy, the 5 of Cups. We're seeing it really for both of you. And there again is that divine timing, guys. And I want to say to you, remember here as you look at the 3 of Swords, this Libra energy, and again, it can be divorce, separation, either on your side, your person's, maybe the 2 of you, but not even the point. We see that 3rd sword, guys. Now, for some of you, it could be that divine timing is because there was another choice made, another person perhaps, maybe something like the distance for some of you I'm feeling, but definitely, gosh, for a lot of you too, that's also coming through with the 7 of Wands is the Hierophant, the Taurus card. The energy is coming through for you that there are just differences for a lot of you, cultural perhaps, but family, other families involved, whether it's families of origin, your families, their families now, whatever that is. Not for everybody, but that is also part of the divine timing for some of you that I want to say. But just remember is that I didn't get to finish my thought because your readings are always so moving really effortlessly, I have to say, but quickly, and there's just a lot of energy coming through. That rain here, that rain coming from the divine, you guys, the clouds, it is dark. There is a little bit of depressive energy, I want to say, but we see it here in the 5 of Cups, and I think that is due to the separation here. Right underneath in your first placement, again, we see that Cancer and energy, that 3 of Cups. Now, it can be also that they're you or your person, of course. You know, we're just coming out of the holidays here, have other things going on. And that is maybe the sort of face that's being put out there toward other people. But this feeling of not wanting to let you go too and being protective, that's what I also want to say to you. Is your person being fiercely protective of you, guarding you, even if it's silently in their heart. There is this connection between you, and they're not letting that go. And also, guys, those 6 wands behind, first of all, that is the energy of love, okay? That is the relationship. That is the idea of love. That 6 underneath it in numerology really is about healing and harmony, but with another person. You both have to be on the same page. And I just feel like this separation, there's not a lot of time and space and the timing to work out some of that. For some of you, the no communication has been going on for a long time. And it's not just a battle of ego and pride. I do feel that too, but time just keeps moving on, and you're living your lives, and it gets harder is what I want to say. But you don't be fooled. I have to tell you, they have not let you go. We see that in the 4 of Pentacles. I also want to tell you here, when we look over at the 8 of Swords, this Gemini energy, this idea that they're fighting with themselves also coming through very strongly, and coming through with the 8 of Swords. This conflicting energy that I'm feeling here as well, sort of like I shouldn't, but I want to, but I can't. There's a lot of that going on, and this kind of holding themselves hostage, which came through in the Seven of Wands, is also coming through in the Eight of Swords. And I want to say to you too, this is your relationship placement here, guys, down here below the King of Cups. And that can also be you coming through here, feeling a little bit stuck. And I do want to say, if that is in fact you and you are feeling that way, you can get that blindfold off and you can wriggle, wriggle right out of those, that rope, that ribbon, that whatever that is, tying you there. I see you're emotional, but look how close you are to that fortress. It's right there. Those 8 swords, 8, you guys, that is also an action. It's about movement and mastering something here. And what is that? It's your emotions too. I feel that you're also conflicted and really tied up in it, quite literally. I mean, look at that. At the detriment for some of you of what's going on with your life here. I have to say that Capricorn, this energy of this feeling that you guys can't be together, and you know it somehow now, for a lot of you, is you're in and out of it. It's always there, but it's a little bit, it's torturous is what I want to say. This feeling also for you here, this conflicting energy of knowing that you need to just live your life as well, guys. Even loving someone from afar and having this connection that the two of you have, there's still a life to be had for you, Capricorn and cross watchers. Now, I do feel very strongly this is your person as well. Also a little bit stuck is what I'm feeling coming from both of you, but I do think you kind of are in and out of it. It's almost like you get out of it, you go back to your fortress here and get what you need done. That can also be a lot about, well, the journey of love, but also kind of, goals, getting things done here in your life. And then you sort of revisit, whether even if it's in your mind, but mind is a very powerful, powerful tool. The brain, is very powerful. It's all connected. And we can put ourselves in these positions. We get out, we come in, we know. It's like, what are those videos that we've watched, you guys, with those children, and they put the candy in front of them and they say you have to wait, and then they view them. Let me just fix these cards. I know I get really about it. I don't want to saying the word, I don't know. It's like that video, you put it in front of the children and you say, okay, you have to wait, you can't eat this, and you leave and it's filming them and they're like, oh. That's really what it feels like here also from your person. I feel that in the Knight of Cups. I feel that here in the Seven of Wands. I'm feeling it here too, but right now, the energy, guys, and remember that about tarot readings. This is a general tarot reading. Remember that. It can feel personal, and also things move, energies change, people have free will, outcomes are yours, are your person's. There's a lot of factors involved here. The energy now, so you know that, is your person here is sad. I think you are too. In fact, I know you are, but I feel like you as well as your person are kind of coming in and out of this, okay, I'm okay, all right, I've let them go, wait, no, I haven't. You know that you haven't, you know how strong it is, but a lot of you do go on and live your lives, which is important, and I hope you are, but you keep coming back and revisiting this is what I want to say. Your person as well, you guys really do mirror and trigger each other, Cap. I have to tell you, you don't even realize how much you mirror each other. And gosh, this is totally off the subject. I'm looking here up at my camera and it's about to run out. So let me just restart this and then we will get onward here with your energy. Just a minute here. Okay, hi. Now let's look at yours. All right, well, that was interesting. I was not expecting that. But here's the thing, guys. The Justice card, the imbalance here we're seeing, Libra energy. But you know what is really prominent here as I look at the Justice card is the twin flame soulmate energy, guys. This is really one of those cards. It is an 11. It is coming to a 2. It's also the both of you here. And there are those scales. The imbalance here, when you guys even were communicating, I want to tell you, was very, very, very prominent. It was very, very obvious to you is what I want to say. Now, of course, you're cross-watching. It can be reversed. So I'm not being biased. I do love you, Capricorn, and anyone here watching. But I have to tell you, this feels very much like your energy, Capricorn. This feeling of a little bit of injustice in how maybe it ended or how your person was treating you, possibly doing some ghosting, just the way it not fell apart, but the way it disconnected is what I want to say. But what's really, really strong here are the two of you, this really strong energy together. Now, I don't feel like there's a big crusade, guys. Can it be for some of you that there is something involved with the Justice card that is, we're talking about maybe court, quite similar to the Judgment in that way? Maybe. We do see for some of you there is some possibly a divorce or separation. That is not for everyone, but really, I'm not sure that that is for everybody when I talk about the possible actual justice in terms of the law. That's really not what I'm feeling for you. I feel a lot of this too is about exactly what you also think about justice is the truth, is something your person has been also really hiding their feelings for you. They're very conflicted, Capricorn. That's what I want to tell you. And that's why this is not surprising to me, because I feel like you also just want to hear particular words. You want to hear, I love you. You want to just be somehow, I want to say settled. That's not that's not really what I want to say, but some kind of reassurance. That's what I want to say to you. And also, I feel like you haven't had a chance to say everything that you wanted to say before it got silent. Now, this can also be your person, guys. And here's the thing. Like I said, it can be overall energies, the energies for you and your person. I am feeling they are where they belong. However, I also do feel the conflicting energy from you as well, and the loss, guys. And your person feeling like there's still a lot they want to say. That is really the mirroring and triggering between you guys is truly miraculous is maybe not the right word, but it's, gosh, astounding. What do I want to say? It's goosebumpy. It's very, the energy is very strong here. And I don't know that you always see it or that your person always sees it, but it's you really are mirroring each other. It's amazing. I know my arm, I've been holding that up a long time. I hope you're still with me here. Now, I want to say to you, as we talked about here with the King of Cups, well, we haven't actually talked about the King of Cups yet, but with this Eight of Swords, I am really feeling like you're both in this, a little bit of this stuck. Just a minute here, guys, but I don't know what that doesn't belong there. Okay. Excuse me. It was something that was just about ready to fly off the table. This Eight of Swords energy of really needing to move out of that. That is quite literally the 8, you guys, in action here. And as I said, I don't feel like you're always here or your person, but I feel like you guys are kind of moving in and out of that. And it's very interesting that it's right below the King of Cups, just super emotional here. And the other thing is about the King of Cups is I feel like your person and also you, it's just really fascinating, this mirroring that you guys are doing, are trying to be in control of that and trying to not just even present to each other maybe on social media, or if somebody's writing the other person and I'm fine, everything's good, but really trying to get a grip on it here. It's super emotional, you guys. Look at this energy here. Now, you both know that this connection is very deep. Look, the King here, wants to put their foot in the water here. What is that? Well, that's the divine, guys. It's the ocean. That is very, very emotional. It's sort of like, well, just like we talked about with the children, the video where they're like, ooh, doo, 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 I'm going to eat it. They said I can't. They film it. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. There's a temptation. There's also frustration at not being able to move, wanting to move desperately. Can it be that somebody's on the move? Yeah, it can be, guys. Knight of Cups here, right below it, wanting that 10 of Pentacles, that outcome. What are the Pentacles? Well, that is the commitment, the practicalities, the really just the everything, being together is what I want to say. Together as in just in person here. The security, feeling safe, and just feeling safe in the commitment here. So can somebody be moving? Yeah. Your person, highly possible, but that's not for everybody. There's the light changing. Oh, Cap. I have to say there is that feeling of, oh, gosh, I can't. That that 5 of Cups here is also coming through here with the Knight of Cups. And also, as I said with the children, look, it's like the King here is dipping that foot in, sort of like, I really want to. But, and I feel that for both of you, I can't. I have this going on. I have that going on. I really want this. But there is a little bit of that. There is some Emperor energy here, some Aries energy. I have to say to you that is, the Emperor's not here, but I'm feeling that energy. There is a little bit of hiding their feelings. There is a little bit of arrogance. There is a little bit also of sort of this Queen of Wands feeling of battling it out a little bit is what I sometimes feel with that. And I'm seeing that now. And also I want to say to you that the Aries is coming through. Also Pisces and Leo right now. I just needed to send that through to you. But there is this feeling of not just, oh, I don't want to give in. A little bit of that. But it's because there's so much behind it, guys. There is all that divine timing. And somebody here is a little bit in that Emperor mode of hiding their feelings. But also, yeah, they're kind of gone. The ship here, guys, that is about direction. Also, true north, no compass here, but it's still there. You see that? It hasn't gone. And that foot is really, may have even gone in and is coming out, going in, coming out, moving out of this energy here with the 8 of Swords, coming out. There's just, it's, wow, I just have to tell you here. And with this Pisces energy as well, you guys, it's very unsettling too, I want to say, and for you too, Capricorn, but also for your person, and just feeling of this loss of feeling like you're trying to control your emotions, as I said. This conflicting energy, guys, we see in the 5 of Cups, we see it in the Knight of Cups, we see it in the 7 of Wands, we see it in the King of Cups, we see it in the 8 of Swords. That mind, that powerful mind of trying, oh, I just, getting each other out of your mind, or I can't come, I want to come. It's not the right time. I'm going to skip over that and come anyway. And that fish out of water sense here is like, it's not, probably also for you, I want to say Capricorn, it's just something about, also you could be here watching for your Capricorn rising, which by the way, it's really fascinating, but your rising sign is sometimes more prominent, more important to watch than, or as important to watch as your sun sign. So if you are a Capricorn sun here, of course, hello, I'm very happy you're here. But you guys, some of you can be Capricorn rising as well. And if you know your rising, it's really important for you to know your birth time because it can change. It'd be good for you to cross-watch that and cross-watch for your chart, but that's a really, if you you don't have the time to do a lot of cross-watching, that's a good one. Anyway, I just wanted to say to you, you could have some Pisces in your chart, but either way, that feeling Capricorn, that you're kind of somebody who likes their routine and really gets stuff done. It's something I greatly admire about you, Capricorn. And this is a little bit foreign to you because you're also more on the Not totally logical, not illogical. That's not what I mean. But you would be somebody who, you might be, a lot of you, this won't be for everyone because your chart, of course, can be, is going to be different for everyone. Unless, of course, you're born at the exact same place and time, and people do exist. Anyhow, of really kind of just having a routine, getting your stuff done, I want to say to you, being very good at that, very goal-oriented, I want to say. This feeling of being sort of stuck, conflicted, feeling self-defensive here, this daydreaming, this not letting go. And also this can be your person, I have to tell you, but for you, Capricorn, is a little bit fish out of water feeling for you. It's not something you're used to, I think. It's just as common for you. And it can also be your person too, because you guys are both, wow, excuse me. That was a little emotional spill here, okay? Both you guys taking okay, let me fix this, guys. Excuse me. Taking a dip there in the emotional energy as we talk about it. This is your second placement, and as I said, you're both coming through very strongly here. So that can also be you, your person, feeling that, wow, just this, whether or whatever sign they are, because you are mirroring each other, you guys. So in fact, that is both of you just feeling like it's frustrating. You want to be able to get a grip and feel like, gosh, well, I should have moved on, or it's not going to happen, or I have this going on. But you're not stopping thinking about it. You do come back to it. You go in and out, and so does your person. That's what I wanted to say to you. There isn't a whole lot more to say here about the Three of Swords, guys, but what you see here, that divine timing, that sword, obviously we know that there is a lot of heartbreak, and your person is holding on to you here. Gosh, and that song just came through, Sean Colvin. Let's see if it comes down. Diamond in the Rough is what I want to tell you. Beautiful song. Don't be fooled by that title. Absolutely beautiful, but they're not letting you go. They've got their feet on here. They're holding this. They're kind of presenting it almost to the world, but they're not, because I do feel like you're in there. It's like not, it can be secretive, I have to say, for both of you, but that's not what I'm feeling. It's more of just this keeping you close, like for themselves, is what I want to say, in their heart. Like it's something special that can't be wrecked. Whatever's going on and the divine timing and whoever has done what, there's just this feeling of a not letting go here. Very much, guys, the pentacles, the security, the commitment, the practicalities, just holding on to that here. Commitment for a lot of you, I have to say, that spiritual sense. I just get goosebumps talking about it with you. But also that 4, I want to say to you too, your person, and this can also be you, Cap, is just really wanting to manifest it somehow back. But the timing is, for a lot of you, just off. Now, this 3 here, a lot of times it can come through a third party, of course. Can it be that there were another person? Yeah, definitely. I don't feel that as strongly, but it can be, and it can also be that that was one of the decisions for somebody, that they chose somebody else over you, or you chose them, okay? You chose somebody else over them, excuse me. But the bigger thing underneath that is the divine timing, you guys. They're not letting you go, and you're not either. But it's sad. I feel this loss between you. It's very, very strong in your reading, I have to tell you. And again, there is that white horse, guys, full of emotion, full of passion here. This power to come in many ways with the white horse. Again, this is the Princess Charming card. So we're looking at this and we're saying, are they coming here? Are they coming possibly with a proposal? Because look what's right after it. The 10 of Pentacles, you guys, this Virgo energy, this life, the life here, when you look at this in a life reading, it can oftentimes be about making a lot of money or inheritance or whatever, like settling down, growing old. And that's the thing for you with your money, is what I want to say. Life reading here. This is your love reading, and it's super strong here of that wanting to grow old together, and that having been interrupted. And your person, some of you, your person might be on the move here with that Knight of Cups, with that wanting to move toward, wanting to make that proposal. Can they? I don't know that everybody can, as I said, but desperately wanting to. And some of them on the move to get that Ten of Pentacles, to get that everything, guys, that long term, the life here. There are the tapestries, excuse me, the two of you, the very strong spiritual connection, the ships, the directions you took that might still be taken right there so they can look at it. There is a castle here, guys, a fortress. This is the journey of love, and it's sort of hidden back. They have not let it go. In fact, they have another one here, a tapestry right here to look at, to see, to know here. And one very, very close, the sense of you being very close in their heart still, regardless of what is going on. So yes, some of them are on the move here, and some of them can't be. They want this, guys. Now, this is the Three of Cups, obviously here, Cancer energy, but there is that three, that divine timing, which we also see here in the Three of Swords. This wanting to fight for it, but not maybe even being able to, as I said, wanting to make this peace with you. But you know, there is what you think too with the Seven here, really looking back at everything, taking and assessing where things are now, and not being able to do anything about it. And also frustration comes through, guys. I feel like for both of you, but for your person, that we talked about it very early on, and one of the things that can come through is a little competition. It can be, but it goes just way deeper than just, oh, so-and-so is with that person, or I saw them with that. It's so much deeper than that. It's like lifetime stuff. The jealousy that I feel here is not a temporary kind of jealousy. It's a deep one. It's that feeling a little bit emotionally like sometimes when you, breathless, when you can't move, when you think about that person and you think, oh, gosh, you know, I want to be with them. And you're both mirroring that. You're both there wanting to dip that toe in the emotions, but trying hard to control yourself. And literally with the King of Cups, guys, like tolerate that emotional pain here that we're seeing also in the Eight of Swords. Both of you holding it out. We see it also in the Three of Swords. My gosh. So yeah, can somebody be on the move? Yeah, it can be true, guys. But there is that divine timing here. It's very, very strong. And so for some of you, it can also be that this is the dream, is what I want to say. This is what they want. This is what you want. But why is that horse not quite looking? Why is their foot up? Are they just stopping here in front of the water? Are they on the move? Are they crossing over that emotion? Are they dipping that foot in? Is the cup full? Are they going to stop and fill it and bring that so that this is the outcome? I think for some, but for some of you, it's the dream, is what I want to tell you. And I feel the heartbreak. I feel the conflicting energy. I feel also the Justice card energy of wanting your person to say something, your person wanting that too. There is that imbalance there, and that could also be part of, as I talked about, for some of you with the long-term type of jealousy. It seems like the wrong word, but of choices that somebody made or lives that the others are living here. And it's sort of like, what about me? Why aren't you telling me this? You both have a lot to say, is what I'm feeling here with the Justice card energy. This is your overall energy. It does belong to you, but also your person, guys. It's very much, there's a lot here of you guys wanting to say things to each other, the grief over the timing not being right, the loss of each other, the wanting to skip over the divine timing here. Some might even do it, and it might be the right time for some of you too. I have to say, it's not for everyone that it's not, but for a lot of you too, it isn't. It's just not. That's just that's just the reading. But you remember, you take what resonates, you throw away the rest, and you remember to trust your intuition, your gut instincts, and use your free will. Okay, super important. Guys, your reading, I know it's going on quite long. If you are a regular watcher, you know that's kind of how it goes. So, hello. If you are not, I do have pretty long readings. So thank you. If you are still here, I'm very happy that you're with us. We are going to look at Lovers Oracle cards. Have not looked at them in a long time. I'm starting to feel tongue-tied, guys. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Okay, well, guys, I have to tell you, look, do you see this? This is yours, and so are these. These are yours, these are not. That was very interesting because I was just about to say, as I was shuffling, and look what's also here. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, these have turned upside down. I was about to say, I was thinking it, talking with spirit in my mind. Please be very obvious is what I was about to say and what you want to send. And that's what just happened. So obviously the entire deck is not for you here, and that guitar is wanting to be touched. One or more of you can be musicians or have playlists, that sort of thing. But the reason this is wanting to be touched here also is because of this piece. We're seeing that in the Six of Wands here. That also needs to be made between you guys. The light is changing, guys. Whether or not it's the time for you now, the time for you later, or the time for you ever here and now in this lifetime, there's a really strong need for peace. I feel like some of you may have think you kind of made it, have been in contact, but it's not. It's not. I don't feel very strong, peaceful hearts. Excuse me, Gemini, Virgo. You guys hearing that coming through there? Yeah. Gosh, you guys, that throat chakra. You guys really have so much to say to each other. And as I'm talking about this piece that needs to be made, that's coming through. This being choked up, but also really wanting to say so much. Okay, we have a lot to get through, you guys. Now, these flipped over. It's not for everyone, but there you go. Twin flames. This is an acknowledgement for those of you that are on the twin flame journey. Your passion ignites. All right, not really sure. Excuse me. Gosh, you guys, this is really intense. It just really changed as the cards came down. How much this is going to be for everybody in that sense. But I have to say the passion you have for each other is real. It's definitely repressed for a lot of you. There's the distance going on, the separation for most of you. However, yeah, can be also for those of you on the move here, either you or your person, but I feel like for some of you, it's your person with that Knight of Cups. It might be the time. I don't know that that's for everyone, but that did want to be seen. This also wanted to be seen. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. Guys, what are we talking about here? How you and your person, because you're mirroring each other. This and your person for sure. They're kind of like, yeah, stuck here, conflicted. I think for a lot of you too, but your person for sure. They're in the Five of Cups. That conflicting energy again also comes through in the Knight of Cups, the Seven of Swords, as I said. The Seven of Wands. And the Eight of Swords. We talked so much about how strong the mind is, guys. Really, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. So for a lot of you, there is that. We talked about earlier, I said for you, Capricorn, that it's not that you're not an emotional, loving person. You very much are. But you can be more logical than the rest of us sometimes. You know, you can think on your feet and get things done is what I want to say. But that can also cause you to be in your mind and less in your heart, interestingly enough. And that can also be your person because there is a lot of mirroring here. But I really love this message. It really is coming here belonging with the Eight of Swords. I'm going to set it down. I'm going to try to get through these a little bit, not quickly, but you know, there's quite a few here and we have a lot to get through. So I'm going to keep moving, guys. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do. For it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Oh my gosh, Capricorn. Yeah, that's very, very strong here. Like I said, very much, earlier on in the reading, there is that sense to, duty is the wrong word, but there is this sense of other things that you both of you really are feeling like that might be keeping you here. Well, okay, and that's landing on the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, your person is going in that same direction too, I have to say. And that's the other thing I want to tell you about the Five of Cups. You know, this can also be a lot about regret and guilt, you guys. So that's very interesting. Your person is also coming through here. I'm going to set this down and we're going to just continue on, guys. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. No, love never claims. It simply allows and gives. Okay. Oh gosh, Capricorn. Yeah, I just feel this. I really feel this. Feel your energy and your love for each other. I feel, if you could feel the tethering, I don't know, not just physically, but that feeling. Have you ever done that thing where you know, it's like the energy, it's healing work that I do as well. And if you, I need you to do this. If you, you don't have to do this. You're driving, don't do this. I hope you're not looking also. But you feel that heat and you feel it bouncing off each other. That is what I'm feeling here. It's really palpable, you guys. The feeling of love and the energy and your connection of being eternal, really. I know that's so goofy, but that is just how it is, okay? My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For love transcends space and time, nothing is missing. Guys, very much this, we talked about this through the entire reading. I don't need to go over it again, but your spiritual connection is otherworldly. I want to say to you, Cap, very much here. And this is your person sending that through, but you're also sending it. That's what I want to say to you. But really, this is strong from your person, guys. Wow. Okay, Capricorn, look at this. I have not taken them out in a long time, and you're getting a big, yeah, wow. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. Okay, guys, when this card comes down, I don't, as I said, I haven't seen this deck in a very long time, but it's just a special message for you. I can't tell you how connected this is to you and your person, but it is in some way. So you take that as it resonates for you, but it's a beautiful message. And a lot of this is about, for me, when I see this message, also I take it to heart and how you're spending your time and the decisions you're making, whether or not there are things that you'd rather not be doing or people you're feeling in your life in whatever respect that you want to move on from and you're afraid. If you're in this energy of the Eight of Swords in any way in your life, you remember this is your life, you guys, and the time you spend here and with the people you love is what's the most important over everything. And I know I'm saying that to my beautiful, lovely Capricorns. You guys are hard workers. This is also not surprising because I'm telling you life-wise too, as we talked about earlier, that retirement kind of money, but this is a love reading, but Capricorn, that is here for you regardless. But you remember that, okay? Following your heart, that's spiritual guidance, listening to your gut instincts, following your intuition, guys. You're using, yeah, gosh, I'm paying attention to those synchronicities in your life, that deja vu. Your angel messages may be coming through in numbers you keep seeing, or animals, your dreams, what's going on in your dreams. Keep that dream journal. Okay, Cap, Romance Angel Oracle cards. Thank you, Spirit Guides, angels, and ancestors. Look, we have one, and that is what came down. Let's see what is happening here for you. Wow. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Hi guys, boy, timing. I have to say that the camera turning off there. I have to say, as we see the forgiving and the learning card and pulling the justice card up for you, because it does feel like if there is that feeling of something you need to let go in order to move on with your life now, maybe always, or to come back together later. This is a direct message for you. And also it's, if I can, you know, I'm saying this also as I channel for you, for your person, because you guys have a lot to say and some of it can be thrown out. That's what I want to tell you. The I love yous, there's a lot to be said that can be valid, and not everything's valid actually, excuse me, that can be said, that can be healing and can help you, your person, each other. But there are a lot of things too, sometimes when we are separated from people that we want to say, we think, oh, I should have said that, I want to say that, that can just be let go. You know, it's that think before you speak thing. If you hold on to something long enough or you write it down and you don't send it and you realize, oh, gosh, I'm glad I didn't send that. Or you did and you think, oh, what was I doing? That is really a lot of what is coming through here too, is some of that justice card energy of what you can let go, letting that go, and healing too, guys, because we do see the Three of Swords, whether you're healing to, well, anyway, to heal and continue with your life is what I want to say to you. That's here. That's a strong message. I see that with the Eight of Swords for some of you, the Three of Swords, the sadness. And as I said, the Five of Cups coming through as your person's overall energy, but you also being in that. I feel that. I really do. But you do have to keep living your life regardless of what direction you and your person are taking now or later or not. Either way, healing and forgiveness is super important, and the learning, guys. So you take this as it resonates for you. I'm going to just hold it up here again. I think that's a really beautiful card to come down. Look, the heart just wanted to go. Look, you guys, right there. That movement. And what did we talk about here? Being stuck in your mind. And then we got the follow your heart card. And there, look, the heart is landing right on the Eight of Swords. This really spirit, I'm very goosebumpy, Capricorn, spirit asking you, spirit reminding you, sending you a very, very, very direct message here. Take care of your heart, you guys, and come out of that if you are a little stuck in your head here, okay? Feeling conflicted here. You follow your heart, you know what to do, and also take care of your heart, okay? That's a very strong message. Wow. Okay, there's Taurus energy here in your selenite. I want to say to you, we're going to look at channeled love messages. Again, these can be also coming from you. So if you feel you're sending them to your person, you go with that. What do you want to say to your Capricorn? This is also yours. Wow, look. Believe it. I love you. Yeah. Look right there. Right there with the Knight of Cups. Wow. Yeah, guys, whether your person is on the move or not, some of you, look at this. I wish I could come and take you away. I'm just going to set this down for just a minute here. Whether your person is on the move here with this Prince and Princess Charming card, or they're dreaming about it, either way, you guys, as we've gone over, we know that you love them and they love you. Believe it, I love you. This Ten of Pentacles, this dream, you guys, that some of you, the timing, the divine timing may be coming around, but I know that is not for everyone. Excuse me here. I wish I could come and take you away. Get you on that Knight of Cups, guys. That is the Princess Charming card here. I wish I could come and take you away to what, guys? That 10, that everything. They're not letting you go. They're not letting you go, Capricorn. Capricorn, your readings. I don't know what else to say at this point, but gosh, the love here is palpable. I can feel it. It's very, very strong. Very strong. And like I said, for some of you, that is a reality here. But for a lot of you, it's your person dreaming about it, whether it's now or later. This is something they're wanting, guys. Can it also be you? Yeah, very much. But it's strong here. It's in that naughty corner. Not that they're naughty, but got their little head down here, the horse. Not sure that they can. And for some of them, they know that they can't. The Chariot card was just flashed before me as well. There's some more Cancer and energy. For those of you, your person might be a Cancer. It's in your chart. Okay, guys. What do you want to say to your Capricorn? You are my soulmate. There, guys, we talked a lot about the Twin Flame soulmate journey. We have seen the Twin Flame card. We are seeing the soulmate card. There's some confirmation for those of you. And remember, with soulmates, you can have more than one soulmate, guys. And it doesn't mean that you want to, that you'll come in contact with many soulmates, and even romantically. Soulmates come in every form. Strangers, friendships, romance, family, coming to teach us lessons and learn, which we're also seeing here with the forgiving and learning. Very interesting, isn't that? But I want to say to you, it doesn't mean any less if you are on a soulmate journey. That's beautiful. If you feel your person is, that's the soulmate you want to go here with, to the long goal. Your person too, for those of you on that journey, there it is for you. Okay, look. Interesting. So this and these two were both sticking out. I don't deserve you, but I want you. Well, whenever that card comes down, it really makes me feel bad, because we all feel that sometimes, that we don't deserve another person or a certain person, whatever, but that's not true. Regardless, guys, you are my biggest wish. Yeah, that's 1000% the energy here. Thinking about you. Your person sending that through. What do you want to send through to your Capricorn? Okay. We have a couple here, guys. I listened to our song on repeat. What is your song, Cap? Or cross watchers? Because they're listening to it. Maybe only they know. If you feel like, well, I don't have a song, it could be that there's a song that they have for you. I dream about our life together. It's all I want. Yeah, there is that Virgo energy. Could or couldn't, can or doesn't mean I'm tongue-tied that they're a Virgo. They could be, but oh, look at that. And it just landed here on the Four of Pentacles. I dream about our life together. It's all I want. They're not moving here, guys. They're stuck. Mentally, they have not let you go. It's very, very strong, I have to say. And they are dreaming about that. There is that 10. Whew. Capricorn, that 10 of Pentacles, I wanted to say. This needs to go there. What do you want to send through? Songs are constantly being played that remind me of you. Capricorn, your song connection, your connection to music is very strong. I have to tell you that. Yeah, okay. Whoops, here we go. We got a flyer, guys. I'm plotting our reunion. All right, very interesting. Very much this Knight of Cups, you guys. That Knight of Cups energy here. We talked about it already. I wish I could come and take you. I wish I could come and take you away. That 10 of Pentacles, the everything here, guys, the long term, the commitment, the 10, the new cycle, the ending, but the being there is what I want to tell you. I dream about our life together. It's all I want. And there is that. I'm plotting our reunion. Now I know we talked a lot about it, and we already know it really is divine timing here. So it can be something that they are just daydreaming about, and really it's going to be different for everybody when exactly that is. Okay, let's give them a last chance. Last chance. Okay. I love you every day. That's beautiful, Capricorn. Okay, we're going to look at love song messages now. Let me get this up for you. Look, you have, interesting. Okay, they don't want to come up. I'm making a mess. Mess maker. That's what I am. She's a mess maker. Okay, let's look at your love song messages, channeled song messages. We are going to look at the two here that did not want to move. And excuse the mess, guys. It's happening now. I can't go back. Look, I tried. And it's getting all wonky. I have begun to long for you. I who have no greed. I have begun to ask for you. I who have no need. You say you've gone away from me, but I can feel when you breathe. Leonard Cohen, Avalanche. Yeah, well, that's interesting. That's moved. The King of Cups, you guys. I have to say here, that ship hiding there, your person, you, both of you kind of, there you are still. Nobody's gone. Spiritually, very tethered. You really are, Capricorn. Wow. Okay, now it has moved here into the Three of Cups. Oh, 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 I'm on fire. Oh, 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 I'm on fire. Oh, 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 I'm on fire. I'm on fire, Bruce Springsteen. Yeah, the passion between you is strong. I do feel like it's not that it's not there, but it has been quiet is what I want to tell you. But Aries, Leo, Sag coming through there. Let's set this over here with the candles. All right. Now remember, thank you, Spirit Guides. All right. Now remember, can be that your song comes down. An artist can also simply be the message within the song, and it can come through in a lyric, title, a location, one word. So you take what resonates, and also remember, if you feel you're sending the song to your person, then that is how it resonates for you. Look, this was very sticky and clingy. Interesting. Maybe I didn't love you quite as often as I could have, and maybe I didn't treat you quite as good as I could have. Willie Nelson, always on my mind. Capricorn, really one of those songs, cards for you very much. And also I think why this, just another reason why this Justice card energy is here. Yeah, your person acknowledging that, but you are always on their mind. Look, as I say that, they're taking another dip in that emotion, wanting to remind us here that they regret that, you guys. I thought I knew just who I was and what I do, but I was wrong. One minute you're here, next minute you're gone. One minute you're here, Bruce Springsteen. There's some more Bruce Springsteen. So interesting, I have to tell you. I mean, can it be that somebody here is from New Jersey? Yeah, for sure. Or you have a special connection. That won't be for everyone. But it's fascinating how, in particular readings, in readings, how particular artists can continue coming down for a sign. So Capricorn, that's interesting. Look, this just got pushed off. This as well. Oh my gosh. Okay, and these are also yours. Capricorn, you're reading. It's one for the books. Now there's a wall between us. Something there's been lost. I took too much for granted. I got my signals crossed. Shelter from the storm. Bob Dylan here. Yeah, there is that storm, you guys. That signal cross. Something's been lost. I took too much for granted. That really belongs here on the Three of Swords. Wow. Wow. When you know that you know who you love, you can't deny it or go back or give up or pretend that you don't buy it. When you know, Sean Colvin. Okay, goosebumpy. There is that Sean Colvin. It is not what I was expecting to see, but the serendipity card, that's also not surprising at all. The fate, the serendipity, guys. Some of you came together in that way, I have to say. Very serendipitous connection. And again, maybe for some of you again and again, but this feeling of coming in for a reason and then being there, even if it's many months or even years for some of you. It's a very serendipitous connection, and I'm not surprised that that came down. Maybe I didn't love you. Wait a second. Did we get this? We did, but it's you guys. How did I have duplicates? Look, I didn't even know this. All right. Now I'm definitely losing it. Very goosebumpy is what I want to say. Maybe I didn't love you quite as often as I could have. And maybe I didn't treat you quite as good as I could have. Willie Nelson always on my mind. Guys, that I didn't know there were two in there, and they've never come down together. Double confirmation. Your person wants you to know you're on their mind, and they do have regret here, you guys. Very much. They're fighting with themselves. They're very conflicted. Oh my gosh. Wow. We climb and climb, and at the top we fly. Let the world go on below us. We are lost in time. Oh gosh, you guys, it's just divine timing card. Cappy. And I don't really know what it means. All I know is that you love me in my dreams. In my dreams, REO Speedwagon. Capricorn. Your reading is just makes me cry. This energy of this divine timing as well. Your person, this connection to the night. Your person dreaming about you, not letting you go. We talked so much about that already. Dreaming of this, getting on that horse and filling up that cup and having this, not letting you go, guys. The Four of Pentacles, holding on tight to you, holding on, wanting this. Can they come? I don't know that that's true for everyone, but boy, are they dreaming about it. Gosh, you guys, it's so intense. And this Ten of Pentacles, that's what they're dreaming about, that everything there you both are on that tapestry here in their dreams. I dream about our life together. It's all I want. I wish I could come and take you away. We feel their sadness here, guys. And this really wanting this with you. This Ten of Pentacles, this everything. Oh, Cap. Gosh. Your readings, I have to say. This is very intense, you guys. I feel like it's not, I feel like it's needs to come to a close, but you know, we're going to give them one last chance here for the love song messages. Last chance. Okay, there's a little flyer, guys. I love it when you listen, 'cause you are the soul that powers my song. Stars made of you, Lucas Nelson. Wow. And that's a beautiful last card here in the song deck to come down for you. Very, very connected, guys. The divine, the spirit, the clouds, the stars. Can your person be Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer? Very much. Again, it's not about the signs, you remember that, but also it can be you or your person are musicians. That won't be for everyone, because this is also about powers my song in the sense of their soul is what I want to tell you. You could also be sending it to them. But there's that night connection again too, that dreaming of you, which we see very strong, and now being drawn to pick up the guitar. Okay, guys, we have more channeled song messages. We're going to run out of time, I think, for totems, but I will pull some numbers and letters today. We will do totems in your next reading for February. There will be a lot more readings, you guys, coming. More channeled song messages. Well, here we are again. I guess it must be fate. We've tried it on our own. But deep inside we've known we'd be back to set things straight. Cher and Peter Cetera, after all. Written by Tom Shaw and Dean Pitchford. There is that throat chakra again. So much you guys want to say to each other and coming back together. Wanting to here. Wanting to so much. But I know that for some of you the timing is just not now. But gosh, you guys, I can't with this reading. Okay. There's a time for us. This divine timing, I have to tell you. Someday there'll be time for us. Time together with time to spare. Time to learn and time to care. Somewhere. Barbra Streisand. I just want to break out and sing this to you, Capricorn. I really, cross-watchers, I want to just break out and sing this, but I'm not going to do it today. I will. I just feel like I want to sing this song to you. Woo, your reading is very intense, beautiful, sad, the separation, but the love between you is intense. I want to sing for you. I want to channel that for you. So it's the laughter we will remember. Whenever we remember the way we were, Barbra Streisand. Okay. Spirit. Capricorn's person, stop. Oh gosh. I keep crying. I keep trying for you. There's nothing like you and I, baby. Chardonnay. Oh my gosh. Sade, ordinary love. Did I just say Chardonnay like Chardonnay? Does somebody here like Chardonnay? Oh my gosh. What was that? That was really silly. Look, this was being pushed out in the bottom. If I had the choice of only one friend in this world, you know that I'd want it to be you. I'd want it to be you. Gosh, you guys, Barbra Streisand and Willie Nelson here. I can't. Written by Steve Dorff, Jay Landers, and Bobby Tomberlin. I do like to credit songwriters. You know that I am a singer-songwriter, and that's just what I try to do. If I ever get it wrong, please correct me in the community tab. But guys, yeah, very deep. Also, just pairing together too. It's the other thing I want to say to you. There are some pairings too that are the duality. It's this really unlikely pairing, but boy does it work. And that's saying a lot about the two of you. Barbra Streisand and Willie Nelson, you just would not see them together, but boy does it work. And that's the thing, the love between them when they sing. And that's what I'm feeling with your connection, okay? We're going to do a last chance here with this deck. Last chance. Okay, here we go. The wild and windy night that the rain washed away has left a pool of tears, crying for the day. Why leave me standing here? Let me know the way. The Beatles, The Long and Winding Road, Paul McCartney and John Lennon. Guys, the long and windy night that the rain washed away. Yeah, gosh. Okay, your person here. All right, I'm just going to set this down. I just feel like I want to cry. By the way, this is Cancer, and Libra coming through with the opalite. Let's see what your person has to send down here. This is already being pushed off. Look, really wanting to communicate with you. I'm waking up. What are they waking up to? Interesting. I think it might be from the silence, but I think the thing is your person already knows what this is. You take this as it resonates for you. I have to say, this is interesting. I've never done this, but I feel like I want to clarify waking up. I know, but your person already knows. Are they waking up from the silence? Maybe realizing what they did, realizing what they want to say, their regret. Very likely here. I'm going to pull a card on it, but it's also coming through now here. I am waking up here. They're conflicted. They know here the regret. Waking up to some of the things they did not offer, they did not say. For some of you, the ghosting, the kind of just disappearing is what I feel like. But I want to pull on I am waking up. Can you clarify that, interestingly? You guys, look, they clarified it all right. Just as we said, I have so many regrets. As we just said, waking up to the things that they didn't do, they did do, they didn't say, they did say, and they clarified it. So it is what we thought. that's a clarification there. Your reading is amazing. I'm very goosebumpy, lots of chills, you guys. Whew. Okay, what do you want to say to your person? I made so many mistakes. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I still have that there. I was scared. Boy, they're just really staying there on that, you guys. We see the fear in the Seven of Wands there, that Leo energy. I am so sorry I hurt you. Wow, Capricorn. My world changed when I met you. Gosh, you guys, yeah, you really changed each other, I have to say. Very strong spiritual connection. Lots of lessons learned and things learned in the process too. And it's not always fun to learn them in that way, but that has also gone on. There's 2 here. We will be together someday. There is that Knight of Cups coming through. Yes, I know you love me. Look, not letting you go. I think the same goes for you, Cap. And cross watchers, whatever brought you here today, this is your reading. Can you feel my love? Well, I certainly can. Gosh, you guys. They had a lot to say, all right. Very interesting. That Libra, Cancer and energy again coming through. All right. What do you want to say? All right, here, guys. I'm sorry I ran. I'm afraid you will reject me. It's part of that conflicting energy too, but I know it's more than that. It's so much more than that, but that is the feeling that's going on. Okay, we're going to give your person a last chance. Last chance. I want to break out into that Donna Summer song. Don't give up on us. And by the way, where do I put that? They're pushing this out. It's really hard living without you. Whew. Capricorn, your reading. Amazing. Really just so honored to channel for you. It's beautiful reading. Let's get some numbers and letters. And remember, they can be anniversaries, birth dates. The letters can be representing locations, names, that sort of thing. Okay. Now here's what I did also. Kind of want to do this again. Wasn't planned at all, of course. This is a super attractor card, and I used it for, gosh, was that Sagittarius or Leo? Leo or Sagittarius. There's that Leo energy, by the way. To put the numbers and letters on, and then I will read the cards. So feeling drawn to do that for you. Let me set it down, and then I will lift it up so you can get a closer look, okay? There's a Y and a G, S, R, and P. Okay, and these are your numbers: 0, 2, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, let's put this up for you. And remember, that can be anniversaries, birth dates, also the particular numbers as well. And we see that's very strong, the change, and the conflicting energy is what I want to say with the 5, the partnership here, very strong spiritual connection, guys. That 8 is also very, very prominent in your reading of needing to, I feel like this isn't working for the numbers. I hope you can see it. Needing to move out of that. That 6 for the peace. That 7 there also reflecting on things that have been said and done and where things are now. And interestingly enough, the 0, which for me is a lot like the Fool card, can be, yeah, your person really wanting to try to skip over divine timing, which doesn't work. But it could also be the timing for some of you, and they're just trying to get that courage here. So we see with that 0. I'm going to hold them up. I know it kind of blends into the card, but let's do it anyway, right? Can you see? Okay, and I'm going to set them here. Well, one just fell. Look where they fell. That's interesting. The 6 there, that piece needing to be made. I have so many regrets. And that 8. Wow. Okay, let's take a look at your last card. And then hi, Cap. Okay. Funny how that just happened right at the end. So this is your last card of the reading. I slow down and listen to the guidance that's available to me. I love that for you. Look at that. There's that moon, guys. Trust that intuition. There are your angels. Trust that gut instinct. There are those stars, that connection to the divine, the clouds, the dreaming, the love we see here. Listening to that guidance, listening, paying attention to your intuition, and listening to that gut instinct. All right, Capricorn, cross watchers, that's your reading today. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it a lot. Take really good care of yourselves. And remember, as I still try to work out a schedule, I am getting closer to that after having this long journey in America, this long trip. I have come back in light of some stuff going on health-wise with my family, with just this renewed energy. So I will be sorting all of that out in the coming months. But until I do, and I have particular days and times for you, please remember to turn on your notifications. Are they down there? So you know when I'm uploading. And yeah, that's really about it. I'll see you in the community tab. If you want to say hello, share anything with me, you can always reach out to me as well. Through my About Me page. But end of the reading, super long. Take very good care of yourselves. I love you, and I will see you next time. Bye.